So let's talk about how to handle a narcissistic mother. I am would say, if you find yourself doubting yourself, feeling unworthy, if you found yourself wondering why your relationship is not smooth, why you seem to be misunderstood, why you cannot say things, why like you cannot be authentic, why there's no love, why, I mean, if you've even gone as far as like asking yourself if this person is really your mother, uh, if you feel so distant, so cold towards them, this is how you can handle that. First of all, just know that it's not your fault. Uh, you did not choose to be born, and you cannot choose your parents. Because if you could, if you could, if we're given that, if if we're given that chance to choose who you want your parent to be like, I'm sure you won't be with whoever is your mother. Now, having said that, narcissism is a cycle, and for your mother to have that personality disorder, and for even them to choosing to be cruel, choosing to manipulate, is just heartbreaking. Because who else have you got? I mean, your mother is the one who gives birth to you, right? And now they are ill treating you, mistreating you. They are hurting you, harming you emotionally, psychologically, financially. Right. So let's talk about the financial side. Now that you probably are working or you are my age, 48, and your mother still treats you like you are a young girl, they want to boss you around, they want to tell you what to do, and you try to go to them about anything, they don't want to know, right? I mean, they'll tell you that we don't care. You're a grown up, sort yourself out. Okay. But when it comes to finances, no, you're not a grown up. You are still a child. You need to look after your mother. How fair is that? So if that happens, you need to make a decision and tell yourself that I am no longer a child. And if you've got a family, your family comes first. So your the needs of your family comes first. You prioritize your family, and therefore you need to be bold, you need to be brave when they ask you for money, unless if you've got extra or excess, then should you give them. Other than that, it's a straight, I cannot do that right now. Don't start explaining, I've got kids, I've got this, because they know your mother knows you've got kids, but why does she need a reminder? Why do you need to explain yourself? So it just a straight, not at the moment. And until you work up to realize that they don't respect your boundaries, um, they don't even care whether you eat or you don't eat. All they care about is their own needs. They just want to take from you, and I mean, just ask yourself, when did they even call you to say how are you? Or if you send them a message and told them you're not feeling well, what advice did they give you? Do they even check on you 2 days later to see how you're doing? I mean, this is an example about where you live far apart from your mother, and there's no way of them coming to visit you. Okay, moving on. Um, if you live far away from your mother, then just don't send a message. Don't start the communication, because communication is two-way, right? Don't start the communication. Wait for them to contact you. If you've never done that, I want you to write in the comment section that I'm gonna start, because that is one of the things that narcissists don't like, because they want to get all the attention. They want to be the center of attention. They want to get they want you to be like waiting at their feet. So you're either calling them and all the time, and they will never pick up their phone to call you. And then when you call them after maybe a while, the first thing they'll be asking you is like, oh, why haven't you been calling all this time? I mean, like, the phone call only receives calls, doesn't like, the phone call works one way. I mean, that's basically what I'm trying to say about communication is two ways. So the first one is prioritizing your family or yourself. Second one is stop communication. It's also called no contact. But yeah, just don't do anything. Don't tell them anything, because even if you try to explain yourself, they are not listening. Whatever you say is just like bouncing off. It bounces off. They don't want to know, because all that matters is them, right? They need to be telling you what to do. You need to wait on them. You need to worship them. There's only one God, as far as I know. So you've kept your peace. You've prioritized your family. You just live your life, really. Live your life. And you'll be surprised that you probably see other people who are, if they're there, if you're good communication with the extended family, they'll be sending pictures of you. No, not sending pictures, probably posting their own statuses about them with your own mother. And if there's something going on in the family, they will vow not to let you know. You know nothing. So yeah, they'll just make sure they don't tell you. Even if you're on the phone with them, they'll just tell you everything is fine, everyone is fine. Really? Who's everyone? Why would your own mother treat you like that? Why would your own mother be heartless towards you? So set yourself some boundaries. And I think everything that I've said just revolves around boundaries. Look after your own mental health. The other thing that I've had to accept was that I don't have a mother. I mean, she's still walking here on earth. She's alive. I mean, she's in her 60s right now. And she's never been there. I remember when I was a teenager, and Everyone is talking about them. My mom this, my mom did this, my mom said this, and I'm like, my dad, my dad said this, my dad did this for me, and then people are like, no. I remember one of the girls saying to me, rebuking me. I was like, oh, what? Oh, I didn't even realize I had a narcissistic parent then. Yeah, so you don't choose your own parents, but at the same time, you can choose your own peace because they are living, you are living, and you, who knows who is gonna die first. So imagine if you died trying to please your mom, trying to uh, make her love you. You cannot make anybody love you. It's a decision. It's a decision they've made that they're not gonna. They're just gonna be evil toward you. And yeah, that's. I mean, if they call you and then you haven't got the headspace to answer the call, I mean, which is very rare. They'll only call you for money. They'll only call you, yeah, just for money. I'm just trying to think what else they could call you for. So if they don't call you, then just consider them no longer on this plane of existence. I mean, it sounds a bit harsh, but it is what it is. If if a narcissistic mother chooses to be all amazing, everyone speaks highly of them. Everyone, I mean everyone. People in the neighborhood, relatives, except you. So you're the only child. I mean, if you had maybe 5 kids or 10 kids, you will probably think, oh, you cannot give them equal love because they've got different needs. We could excuse them for, I mean, if they've got a larger brood, but not when you're the only kid, or maybe you're just 3 of you, or maybe 2. I mean, whatever number. I mean, a mother is a mother to your children, so you should love them equally. Right. So these are some of the things that you could do. Just protect your mental health, love yourself, educate yourself more about narcissism. Then that way you would realize that there's nothing you can do for them to love you. They cannot change who they are. They cannot change. And like I referenced earlier, that imagine if you were to live your whole life trying to get your mom's love, attention, try to be in her good books, and then she's already decided that she's not going to do that with you. She would rather be, because you cannot give her the attention she needs. But other people, because they'll talk about her, and everyone, it'll be like a chain of people talking about her. That's what gives them the supply they need. So that's basically how you can handle a narcissistic mother. I mean, there's no point trying to convince her, trying to get in an argument with her or a conversation with her because she's not interested. I mean, here's what they will do to you. You actually ring them. You've put in your credit in your phone to ring if it's a long distance call. And then you'll be wondering why is the phone not being answered? Maybe you sort of like try to excuse. Now you've got excuses for them. You don't even know what they're doing, but you're excusing for them, only to be told later down the line that they were looking at your phone and then they were like, should we answer, should we not answer, oh, what's she going to say? Because you don't know what you don't know. And the other thing is you call them and then they answer, but then you can hear that they're just not interested to talk to you. So preserve your mental health, look after yourself, set boundaries.